Hi, everybody. Welcome to Coach Playbook with Paul LaPolice, your home for elite CFL breakdown analysis. In my preseason breakdown of the Montreal Alouettes, the one thing I said is they need to grow, and if they want to be one of the top teams in the league, if not the top team in the league, they have to grow offensively. And through 3 games, they have certainly expanded what they're doing, and they've certainly gotten better at what they're doing. Cody Fajardo's had an outstanding first 3 games. And last week, they punctuated with a really big win at home when they did their Grey Cup banner. So let's break down the Montreal Alouettes offense versus the Ottawa REDBLACKS in Week 3. First of all, please subscribe to the page and turn notifications on. That's going to alert you as we post new stuff, so we appreciate the support. Okay, so Montreal last week, looking at what they did and studying the game. So you first of all saw a staple of Montreal Alouettes system, which is a lot of BTLs, which are behind the line of scrimmage throws, and some really quick screen passes to get the ball in the playmaker's hands quickly. You saw that on 1st and 10. You also saw something that was pretty impressive for them was Cody Fajardo rushing for a touchdown, had a couple other scrambles that were pretty impressive. But the big thing, you could tell that they were going to take some shots downfield. And Cody's building trust with Tyson Philpot, and they really took a bunch of shots downfield and really tried to stress the defense of the REDBLACKS. 394 yards passing, 486 total offense. Cody was 28 of 35, 393 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And Tyson Philpot, like I said, they are starting to have a relationship where he can just trust to throw it up and he'll make a play. He had 7 catches, 127 yards, 18 yards per catch, and 1 TD. So really fun to watch. They really executed really well. Let's break down about 10 of those plays from that game. All right. Film's not great on this one. I'm not sure that it doesn't look very clear. It's a little bit slower than normal in the DV Sports system, but these are the coaches' software I'm using. All right, so I'm going to pause it right here for a bit. This is the coverage you're going to see. So they're rotating to quarters. They're just kind of disguising, but you're going to have 4 people deep. The free safety, trying to show that he's deep, but then he's going to be a hook to curl player, and you have a couple underneath players. So as Cody drops back, he's looking to his right. This looks like an inside-out read. He's looking to this post, or this read post, you want to call it, and then he sees that money's a little bit lower. He trusts Tyson, and he throws it on the outside to Tyson here, and Tyson makes an unbelievable catch. So when you go to the end zone copy, this is what great. You always talk to the quarterbacks about it, or I always tried to educate them. It's like, I would rather you always leave a football short than long. Don't ever overthrow. That's a huge mistake, because when you underthrow, you give the opportunity for this to happen. A receiver to go up and take a ball at the highest point. Look at him high point this ball. Outstanding job. Let's watch that one more time. So the coaching point I always use is stop your momentum, drop your hips, and go up and take it at the highest point. And that's exactly what Tyson does. And you even see money fall down. Usually then you're coaching receivers. If you keep your feet, it should be a touchdown. So excellent execution on this first play. You're going to see Cody recognize blitz here and make a really nice throw to the wide side of the field. So what is blitz? Blitz is everybody walking up to the line of scrimmage. All right, cover 0. We've done a coach's playbook on cover 0. You have the receivers are all standing straight across the field at levels, and there have no deep help. So that tells the quarterback, when he recognizes that picture and all these 7 guys standing here, that I have to get the ball out of my hands. He's going to take the throw to the top of the screen to Tyson Philpot, which is a long throw and the ball in the air, but he puts it just at the only spot where Tyson can catch it and nobody else can. And again, because you're in cover 0, the defensive backs are going to play more inside leverage. So in their 0, so he trusts his throw. You see his changes drop. Nice throw, good high point catch, keeps his feet in bounds by Tyson. So when you go to the end zone copy of this, you can see, all right, the line gets up, and all of a sudden they start seeing people start walking up to the line of scrimmage. And all right, here's where everybody is. Count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your 7 up. So you have a 5 lineman and a running back. That's 6 protectors. So one player can't be protected. So Cody will change his drop and then just fire the ball quickly. Okay, takes just a hop step, what I would call a shuffle drop, and then ball out. Nice execution versus cover 0. Tyson's been moving around the system. Sometimes he'll play to the boundary, but a lot of times he is field 1, and he's able to get catches. Well, why do you throw sometimes to field 1? Because there's a 10-yard cushion at times in man coverage. Sometimes the corners will play farther off. It's 2nd and 5. Cody recognizes the 2 inside players are close to press, so I got a 5-yard in breaking route versus man coverage. 2nd and 5, I'm taking that shot. I got a guy who'll catch the ball, first down. All right, this next one. You're going to see a tight end and a wing set. You have an 8-man box, 8 blockers, and you've got a heavy run look. So some teams are going to play more man coverage to that, expecting a run, especially on 1st and 10. So you get a really good play action pass here. So let me show you what happened here from a play action pass. So the receiver with the waggle, he's going to come up and go here. And Philpot's going to come up, kind of make a little bit of in move, and then break out to the sideline on an out cut. So those are the routes you're going to see. Good execution. Defensive backs inside leverage man, and Tyson can just run away. And Cody has a great pocket to throw from to put on the sideline for a nice completion. That's what you want. First down. Can I get a first down on first down? Right. It's really hard to convert on 2nd down, but how many times can I get first downs on first downs? So let me show you how they block this up. With 8 people in the box, it's just a gap protection. Everybody reaches to their near gap and take whatever shows. You'll see Pickett, the very good Sam linebacker for Ottawa, coming off the edge. So the tailback disengages his fake and blocks to give Cody a pocket to throw from. So great execution on a man beater. Important piece right here. There's an attached tight end at the end of the line of scrimmage. What does that allow? It allows a slot to be able to attack the boundary corner with a waggle. So that's one of the reasons you do it. The other reasons, you get a blocker at the point of attack. So this is going to be a play action. Once again, they're going to take a quick action fake and then do a move. You can see this move right here. This is called the sluggo. He starts to run the slant and then goes inside. Starts to go, and he sees money adjust, and then he's going to end up jumping back inside. Now, he gets a little bit of help because the free safety helped to field 3, so the free safety kick to the field, so that gives a lot of space for money to have to cover, and Tyson inside releases, and Cody recognizes it and just throws it to a spot. I love that Tyson runs this down. Some guys kind of don't pump their arms all the way through it and extend for the catch. Really good execution there by him on that shot play. Another shot, this time on the halfback. So they're going to do a double move. They're going to run a dig and then stutter the dig and then go deep. So they're attacking Damon Webb. I thought Damon Webb handled this great. Like, he forces him back underneath. He gets underneath the play. This is excellent. It's just Keon Julian Grant makes an unbelievable catch. It's a great throw by Cody. So, just really good execution by those two guys. You're going to see here a stutter cadence. And basically what that means is you're going to pretend you're going to do something to get an adjustment to recognize the coverage. It looks like here they changed the play based on what they saw. They went to a different play call. A play that a lot of teams run, double outs. And then you get the corner to the wide side of the field, the farthest off. Usually you want to throw the inside one, but you want to take the one that's farthest off. So good throw. Once again, a nice catch and throw by Cody. Nice catch by Tyson. You're going to see a stack here. And what a stack is people coming together. And what do you have to do? You have to banjo a stack so you don't get picked as a defensive back. What banjo means, if you haven't seen the playbook on it, it basically means that the outside player will take the outside route. The inside player will take the inside route. Here what happens is Alonzo Adai, who's playing corner because of an injury, he takes the outside route, but as he's expanding, Cody recognizes, like, I got a good opportunity to just throw the ball outside, get players in space. And this is the beauty of the Canadian Football League, is you're always teaching the quarterbacks good things happen when you get playmakers the ball in space because the field's too wide. So if you miss the tackle, it turns into a big explosive play on a 6-yard throw. So I love the opportunity to get some of those throws to the wide side of the field when you have the leverage to that, and then get the ball to players in space. They can make people miss and then run after the catch. Close to the goal line, what happens is a lot of pressure comes from football teams. So here's a pressure by Ottawa. What do? You add, they have 8 rushers, you add an 8th blocker. And you add the blocker late to buy time to be able to throw the ball to the middle of the field or downfield. Cody can take his drop and should be able to throw the ball to a spot before the extra rusher gets there. There's a nice touchdown to Reggie White, Jr. So let's go to the end zone and show you. So as everybody starts walking up, you're going to see a player come in from the right-hand side. As this player adds in from the right-hand side, he extends the edge. He blocks the 8th player. So now the 7th player, now the 8th player has to chase, and he's a little bit wider, gives the quarterback enough time. And again, that's a difficult play for a free safety. I'm going to show you one more angle to show you how this is. Lucius Purifoy had this same thing happen to him in the Toronto game, gave up a touchdown in the middle of the field. Watch this. So Ty Cranston's playing. He's playing safety because Alonzo Dye's hurt. Doesn't matter who's playing. You have all that space as a free safety to cover. You got to cover a corner out to the back of the end zone. You got to cover a post. So he's trying his best, but Reggie White just gets an opportunity to make the play there. So a really good executed game plan by the Montreal Alouettes. Huge game this week versus Toronto.